Hello, welcome back to another video. Thank you so much for being here. It's going to be a wild whirlwind of a week. I have a market this Saturday and one next Saturday. Today I glazed my heart out. I think I was at my parents' house where my kiln is at from like 7:30 till like 4:30, and maybe like an hour of that was me not working. So yeah, the kiln is loaded. I will unload it on Wednesday. I have a photo shoot tomorrow that I'm going to like mentally prepare for right now. I also started throwing for a very large mug order that is due on December 4th, and today is November 6th. So I need to make at least 40 mugs, and I made 10, but they're not even done yet because I haven't trimmed them or put handles on them yet. Thankfully, the order only calls for like half of them to have handles and half of them don't have to, so that's very nice, but just a lot of stuff going on. And in the midst of all that, there's also like holidays and hanging out and just like having a life. So we'll see how much of a life I have this month, but this week alone will be one of the busiest so far of this little season. So just come along for a fun week of lots of little things. I gotta drop off a wholesale order on Thursday, do all the admin stuff and prep for each of these markets this week too. Thankfully, once I do it this week, I won't have to do it next week for that market because I will have already input everything that I'm going to sell into my square. So that will make next week a lot easier, and I feel really good about that. So come along for the ride. I can't thank you enough again for being here. I hope you enjoy it, and I'm sorry that I'm like literally talking a million miles a minute. I'm just so tired and I have so many things on my mind, but I at least wanted to be like, hello, welcome. So hello, welcome. See you on Wednesday when I unload the kiln. now Friday, November 10th, and tomorrow is the market. I am the most not prepared that I've been for a market in a very long time. I unloaded the kiln on Wednesday and have sanded, and I did quickly photograph everything yesterday. So now I need to input everything into Square and like edit all the photos to share on the internet and just like get the word out there. And these days I typically enjoy because I can just like hunker down. I don't have to leave my house and I can just like get it all done. And after that, I also need to empty these shelves, kind of organize everything to actually get packed up in the car. I also need to put sticker prices on every piece and take down all of the like my bags, my like tissue paper, and all the other like bins and things that I need to set up tomorrow. I'm feeling very tired and very not like here right now, so I'm hoping that today just like doing very like mundane like back-end tasks, I can kind of just like chill out, put on a book or some YouTube and chill and just knock it all out. I will say though, as tired as I am, I did have a really good day yesterday. We got to go to the beach to drop off my ceramics for my friends, but it was just such a nice little mid-week break because we were able to truly spend the whole day by the ocean just sitting and catching up with people that we love and don't get to see very often. And it's awesome, their like little small business journey themselves and like what they've built together as like a group of friends who just like have the same vision. I love it. They are so inspiring and I'm so grateful that they support me and my work and want to sell my pieces in their shops. It was just a real treat and very beneficial for my soul before going into like major game time mode. So let's do this. Hello, good morning. It is pop-up day and I'm so excited. It is so foggy outside though, like a thick fog that hopefully will lift by the time the market starts, and I'm ready to go. It is almost 7:30. I have everything in the car. I just need to get my camera and my iPad and then I'm good to go. I am gonna probably just get a matcha and a pastry, hang out before I have to set up at 8, and then hit the ground running, really. It's from 10 to 2, so not crazy long, and I'm really excited. I think it'll be a really fun day. All of the vendors are like all very different, all very loved by the city, and just, I don't know, it just feels like a really cool bunch of people that I'm really excited to be a part of. I'm very honored and grateful, and yeah, I'm just feeling so good and so ready to like get the show on the road. And I will attempt to actually record some of the process. I am going to switch my setup up a little bit because it felt like people were getting a little traffic jammy at the last market, so I might just rearrange my tables a smidge and see what happens. But yeah, let's freaking do this. Market number 3 of 7. Let's go. Hello, it is Sunday. It's almost 9. I have plans at 10 and then plans after that too. So it's gonna be a doozy of a day. Market was yesterday. It was so hot and I'm so tired because of it. And honestly, everything outside of that was great. I feel like the group of vendors we had was so fun. Everybody was like familiar with each other, so that made it like that much less like, I don't know, overwhelming or intimidating. The time frame was great, and the fact that we like just took over a little chunk of the parking lot also great. And it just felt like friends hanging out and yeah, making money basically. But overall, the only complaint that I have is the heat, which I feel like is normally a theme for my market life. And I pretty much, my husband was only able to help me set up the tent, so I kind of like took my time. I got there so much earlier, probably like I got there at like 7:30 and just like hung out in the coffee shop till probably like 8 and then started setting up, and I don't think I was done until like 9:45 maybe. I was just moving slow. I've said before, whenever I like set up my shelves, I'm just like designing the setup as I go. And this time I really liked the setup. It was good. The 2 side-by-side tables really made for like the most space available in the tent, because I think I mentioned before, just like in the past, when they're like in an L shape, it's like hard for multiple people to look at different things. So yeah, this was just much better, and I'm going to do that for the one I have this coming Saturday. But overall, this market was definitely good. I think I sold 32 pieces, and I think my top seller was my espresso cups, which is fun because I think I made the most of those and I loved those so much. And I feel like the price point is really appealing to people, and yeah, they're just so cute. Why can't you buy them? Or why wouldn't you? And I think I served or made like 27 sales and made about $900. I also got like an online order as I sat down, like after I had just finished setting up, and that was so sweet too. So thank you, for your order. That like definitely motivated me. as I was getting ready to sell. Just like a nice little surprise. I am going to list a couple more things on my site that I have like one-offs of now and just keep them up there. It's been nice to just have them so when people look at my website or find me on Instagram, there's like a visual of stuff that I make like currently there. And so I've just been like getting like trickle orders here and there, and it's been fun. And I've done the same on Etsy too with like my leftovers, and it's, yeah, just a nice little way to get some money here and there. Truly am trying all of the ways to sell this year, and it's been definitely like challenging, but in moments like that I'm like, cool, it's up there and that's nice. Just trying to diversify. And so now I have to get back to making mugs for that big order that I have due in just a few weeks. And I'm also going to finish making some listings for the one-off pieces that I'm going to put online. And then I just need to kind of just focus on throwing and stuff this week. And if I can make other things to like fill up for my 4 markets in December, that would be cool. And I'm going to film some listing videos and then set up to start throwing tomorrow, even though I'm completely exhausted. It's the most wonderful time of the year.